We're playing with grease today on Tech Tuesday. That's good. That's good. Yeah.
Truman with Park Tool here.
Calvin, Park Tool.
And today, as you know, we're going to be chatting a little bit about grease.
Grease, the semi-solid lubricant.
Exactly. We're not going to be chatting about other chemicals that we have in our lineup.
Those are a lot of fun. They do different things. They're for other situations. We're not doing those. We're doing these, but not this one either. Toss that one. Assembly compound, good stuff, another day. The big three, PPL.
The perfect all-arounder.
The high performance greases. Grease is grease? No. It's a high performance.
Swanky.
And any C's compound against the C's.
Where are you going? You going nowhere. There's multiple different kinds of grease. Isn't it just grease, Calvin?
No, different properties. So we're going to look at some of those properties and we're going to test some of those properties and tell you why they're important in different parts of the bike. In this little display, we want to talk about and show the differences of the property of grease, its ability to adhere and to shear and to really be in there and lubricate. So there's a trade-off here. We want stuff to be in the bearings and it needs to be in there, but if it's too thick and slow, it's going to be a little slower, but it stays there a long time, so that's a nice thing. So what we're going to do is take some cartridge bearings here and we're going to pry out the seal. And we're going to get inside the bearings and clean out all the grease, both sides, and we're going to replace it. We're going to do a test with the PPL. We're going to do a test with the HPG. Two different tests and cleaning in between. Worked in here, the other one's worked in. Time to put this in a bike. So Truman, what I've gotten there is PPL, both sides, 1 cc per bearing. We're gonna do the swing test. Time to swing. In it goes, all the way.
Perfect.
Now, let's pick a even, let's go
Yep,
horizontal.
nice and parallel.
So it's gonna go over to you, we're gonna count. Everyone out there counting?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
9's a smidgy. It's
Yeah,
okay.
I think
As
it's
long as
consistent. I think we got some consistency.
we count the same on the next.
Yep.
That's
If
what we're
it's the
trying to
little
be.
half swing,
Okay, so remember the 9 at home. Remember 9.
it's good
Move
solid
on.
number.
We're going to change to the HPG.
Oh.
Next up at Pat, HPG, high performance grease. Let's see what it can do. And a 1, 2, 3, 4,
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
12, 13. If you give the 9, you got to give the 13. Boy, is it really hardly any better? That's really pretty significant.
Pretty significant.
Over an hour ride.
Or longer, and that
bet.
makes a big difference. So.
And providing protection. But you know, we're leaving somebody out here. Let's do the thing
that you should never do.
Never
right?
ever do. We don't want you to do this, but hey,
This will be fun.
We'll do it.
All right, so now we're on to the no-no. We've got in there some ASC1, and this is something you should never do.
I've always wanted to do this, and now we're going to do it.
All right, let's see what happens, Calvin. All right, here
Ready
we go.
to count?
1,
2. Well,
that was almost 2.
Yeah, if you give it the 9 and 3, you got
let's
to
try
give
it
it 2.
again,
You
though.
got 2.
All
Okay,
right.
ready? Count with us. 1,
2.
2. You got to give it
it's
2.
2.
You got to give it 2.
1.5 maybe.
Well, it was doing good. Actually, it's doing good today. But again, how about with time? We
With
said
time?
Time.
With time, I think in about
I feel something.
15 seconds, this is going to be bad.
This
These bearings
feels-
are already ruined.
There's minerals, literally minerals inside the NEC's compound. So everyone at home,
Do not, I repeat, do not put ASC, NIC's compound, copper paste, in bearings, bushings, or any dynamic surface on your bicycle. Do not. But what if we ran nothing?
One way to find out. Let's do it.
All right.
So we've seen some differences with different materials inside. Of course, we've got to try nothing. Okay, nothing in there but air, clean. So let's give it a try. One side in and out.
Perfect.
So,
All right.
we ready to count out there? Everyone ready? Truman, wake up, come on, you're gonna miss it. I did 99.
2, 3. Is that 4?
Did you count out there?
Is that 4? Is that 4?
104? I don't know. That's a lot. Now, clearly,
Winner, chicken dinner.
Take out your seals and take out all the grease and you're gonna be fast. Right?
For a couple hours, maybe, give or take, depending on conditions.
And remember how much stress and load we have here on our little track of steel.
Yeah.
None.
There's gonna end up being a lot of fretting and galling on those bearings. It's gonna wear out extremely quickly. There's gonna be zero protection from moisture getting in there, or even other contaminants like dust and
at
sand.
Home, let's not do this.
No,
No.
not a good idea.
Second property we want to look at has to do with water and water resistance.
So we've developed a little test here. So we have this bottom bracket, these bearings that are inside this cup here. We have taken all of the grease out of the bearings to allow potentially water to go through them. We've put O-rings around the plugs, so water should not be able to get through the plugs. We're gonna try this one first with no grease, and then Calvin here is gonna grease that one up, and we're gonna test that one second.
We're gonna throw in some poly lube here, and that's a good bearing grease. We're gonna pack it on in there nicely, and it's on the outside, we gotta press it onto the inside there. So again, it's semi-solid, but that's that oil that's weeping out that's providing our lubrication.
Here we go, first test.
Straight through the bearings.
That's pretty wild. We just kind of strained it out there.
Now, the second. The grease also seals. Now the dust seals on the outside, truly your name will, dust seals. But the grease inside is also forming a seal, and that's important. So we want to use the dust seals, but that extra grease definitely dealing with the water.
And so if the water gets in contact with the outer grease, the inner grease is nice and safe.
Yep.
It's got this barrier. It's really nice.
So on the third property, talk about that next.
So the third property of grease that we're going to be talking about today is separation. We're talking about keeping two metals separate, you know, whether it's the same material or two dissimilar materials. And bikes are somewhere where we see a lot of different materials come together and meet each other.
It's just a mishmash of stuff. Carbon, got the aluminum post. We have plastics. We have all sorts of different things going on here. Typically, we want to keep them separated. It's always good to check with the manufacturer, but typically, it's better to have something there than nothing. Well, it helps performance and serviceability and taking stuff apart. So dry threads with some lubrication, at least grease, We prefer.
Well, ASC for that static joint.
That's right. Goes in, it locks up tight because of the good torque we put on it, and it's replaceable. We know that down the road it's going to come out just fine. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So,
in conclusion,
get greasy.
Truman, I think we almost forgot something.
We didn't. Last episode, many of you, over 700 of you may remember leaving a comment on our YouTube channel. And we have a winner of the WH1 from our last video in this envelope.
The envelope, please.
There you go.
It is Carlo Kramers of the Netherlands. You win WH1. Everyone else,
better luck next time.
And there will be some next time.
Mm-hmm. We don't know when.
But not next time. Bye.
Thanks for watching. You can find hundreds more videos like this one on our channel here on YouTube. And we're constantly working on more. So be sure to subscribe for the latest content for Park Tool. And check out our website, which has even more content to help you make your bike better.